get my belt. Look at the belt and put the belt on like that. I should rock the belt. Let me see. Tilt it a little bit. There we go. We're gonna do it like. Let's see how long it lasts like that. I ain't gonna keep this on my shoulder that long. Just let y'all know who the champ is. Live now. Let's see. Is they shadow banning me today? Go. Just sharing this one more spot. I'm coming, y'all. Michael Love, guaranteed to get his shit. I know he probably mad at me out this motherfucker. Don't take me to council. Please don't take me to council. Did he? What? What the hell is KB talking about? Let me get to it. Switch this to live. All right, so I haven't done a. That's not right. Woo. I haven't done a live stream in it. Well, when the last time I did a live stream? I don't know. A couple of days ago. So, a couple of things I want to talk about today. What I don't know what that means. Everywhere. I don't know what but here's what I do want to talk about. More importantly. So we got the presidential election. You got most people saying Biden is too old. Look like, hey, what's going on, your dad? What's going on, bro? Wait, I have urgent information. But I don't know what that urgent information is. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you share. Clorox Bleach say I'm a clown, but his name is Clorox Bleach. He must be white. Yeah, this is a real UFC belt. This was given to me by Tommy Sotomayor. So this is a real UFC heavyweight championship belt given to me by my brother Tommy Sotomayor because I'm a heavyweight champ. So you're looking at a real belt. It's not fake. All right. So you got the presidential election coming up, right? It's sell to them, but yeah, the sale. Okay, let me do the sale since you. So right now, I got a 3-day, 50% off Shell. So I'm about to say Shell. 3-day, 50% off sale. All right, 3-day, 50% off sale on all products. I didn't stop. Usually, I don't put the incense on sale. I don't put the hair crack on sale. Don't put the beard oil on sale. But this is 3 days of every single product on sale. All right. So if you go on the website right now, everything is 50% off. It's 3 days only though. It's only 3 days. So today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. All right. But now we got the presidential election, and it was real interesting with this presidential election because for some reason black people are treating Trump like they treated Bill Clinton. Like they treated Barack Obama. I won't put Barack Obama necessarily in this class because Barack Obama has brown skin and he's African, black people think they're African, so that don't mean as much. But they treated Bill Clinton like he was black because he smoked weed, played jazz music, and then even had an affair on this woman. And for some reason, y'all made that black. Every race smokes weed. A lot of different races play jazz music. So then you got Trump. Trump gets locked up. Black people relate to that because they, like 50 Cent stupid ass said, we got RICO charges. But brothers that get arrested go to jail. That get found guilty go to jail. Trump didn't go to jail, even though he was found guilty. So we can't put him in that same category, right? Then they made it a rule where he can't even go to jail even if he's found guilty because he's president. So we can't put that in the same category. Then you had Trump versus Biden. They had their standoff. And Trump was looking real feeble. That's the kind way to put it. Biden was looking real feeble. He was looking real old. He didn't have all his faculties together with him. When he was talking at one point, Trump was like, I don't know what he said, and I'm saying the same thing. I don't know what he said either. So everybody was like, we got to go for Trump because Trump sounds good. Now they also both have rappers supporting them. So Trump has rappers supporting him. Biden got rappers supporting him. And so I always try to tell people, neither the Democrats and Republicans is like Bloods and Crips. Neither one of them are good for black people. Bloods and Crips are not good for black people. Democrats and Republicans are not good for black people because they're American. And America is not for black people. So now, what does that mean? Biden, we all know about the bad shit with Biden, but did y'all know, now I can take the belt off, but this is a real legit belt. This is my belt, right? So now, did y'all know that Donald Trump plans to reenact stop and frisk as part of his plan? Now, for those that don't know, stop and frisk was something, especially if you're in the New York area, you know all about stop and frisk. And the stop and frisk in New York, they would think Kylie Browder, a bunch of stop and frisk was so bad in New York that cops actually pulled over the chief of police who was black. The chief of police was a black man, but he wasn't dressed in his cop uniform, and they pulled him over for a stop and frisk. That's how crazy they was. And so stop and frisk is like, if I think you got something on you, I can stop and frisk you. And if you ain't got nothing on you, I can let you go about your way. But they was only targeting blacks and Hispanics. So when y'all sitting there thinking that stop and frisk, that Trump is good, y'all don't even see the play, man. That's what I keep trying to tell black people. Y'all don't see the play that's about to come on y'all. So I'm going to read this. Now, this is on NBC News. Let me unplug. This is on NBC News. So it says, Trump courts black men. And that's so weird when it says Trump courts black men, because even that's extremely paused. No man should be courting another man. So it says, Trump courts black men as he pledges return to a policy that disproportionately targeted them. It says more than 2 million black men have been stopped and frisked by police before the practice was deemed unconstitutional. So now Trump is bringing back a process that was deemed unconstitutional. But this is who y'all think y'all should vote for. I'm going to keep going. It says, for years, lawyers and advocates fought that the use of stop and frisk, a policing tactic that left a majority of black and brown men who experienced it physically and mentally scarred and distrustful of law enforcement. After a lengthy battle, a federal judge in 2013 found it unconstitutional, essentially banning it. And still, former President Donald Trump wants to bring it back. A key pillar of Trump's anti-crime bill platform demands let me make sure I read it right. A key pillar of Trump's anti-crime platform demands police departments reinstate stop and frisk, which allows officers to randomly stop and search police for weapons or else risk critical federal dollars flowing into their coffers. This is what Trump said. I will insist that local jurisdictions return to proven common sense policing measures such as stop and frisk. And it's amazing that he says return to proven common sense. Now that tells you who Trump is targeting. Trump is not when Trump says make America great again, you think them cops don't like this? Because cops know that with Trump in office, they can go back to their KKK tactics. They can go back to their white supremacist tactics. And that's what this is about. Now, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Let me put my number in the chat. See if we got any Republicans. Hold on, let me go back to it. So now we'll do an interactive live stream today. So I'm going to put my number in the phone line, put my phone number in the chat. Call in if you want to discuss topic. Let me highlight it. Copy. So I just put in the chat my phone number. So now this is for this or any other subject. If you want to call in and discuss any topic, you can hit that phone number. You'll come in and the people will hear you. It says, why would a black man vote for Trump when the Central Park 5 exists? That's my point. Because here's how, and this is how they rock you to sleep. Because we get sensationalized with Trump versus Biden, we're so more caught up on Biden looking old, Trump going to jail, Trump getting arrested, getting found not guilty. We so caught up in that, but we're not caught up in what the hell what the hell their policies are. And if let me see if there's somebody. Hello? Hello?
What's going on, bro? I'm watching the podcast.
Hey, what's going on, man? You had a question or something you want to talk about?
I just wanted to lean more toward, like, what are we supposed to do if the Democrats been leading us nowhere forever?
Okay, so you look at it like if the Democrats ain't been leading us nowhere forever, should we try the Republicans? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you say what Trump was doing, but Biden also started laws that separated the black family.
I agree. So now, so think about what you're saying. Biden has laws that separated us from the black family. Trump is putting something in place to separate us from the black family. So you know what that means? That means that we are all we have. Why do we have to vote for either one? How about let's not vote, but let's build with each other and bring our families back. Like, we don't need the white man. If the white man's tactics is to divide the black family, then we don't need either party. We just need each other. You know, how old are you, brother, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 38.
Okay, so 38 years old. Do you know anything about Jim Crow? You know anything about Jim Crow and segregated times? You know anything about it?
Basically, the only thing I knew about Jim Crow was it was a masterful plan put together to keep us separated for years to come.
So now I'm gonna ask you a question. When Jim Crow was around, did that keep the black family separated?
I like to say, like, it wasn't just one thing that kept the black family separated.
No. This is important. I just need you to answer. If you don't know, then that's fine, because this is an important part. Because this gonna go back to your question, the initial question that you asked. So during Jim Crow, during the Jim Crow era was like the early 1900s to like maybe let's say 1940 or 50. So I'm asking you, was the black family separated during Jim Crow?
Nah, they wasn't.
Right. So now, even though, like you're saying, they putting all these tactics in to destroy the black family, but the black family stayed together during Jim Crow. It was only, now I'm going to answer your question. So it was only a time when we decided to trust one side of white people and integrate that now we started losing the black family, because we gave more credence and giving our love to whether a Democrat or Republican. So you got some people supporting John F. Kennedy, some people want to support Nixon, some people want to support that. And so now as we start being more interested into white politics, we forgot our own politics. And so now as we became more integrated, you know who we segregated from? We segregated from each other. We integrated,
Yeah.
like the Bible says you can't have two masters. You're going to either love one and hate the other. So the more we love and try to be closer to white people, the more we separated from each other because white people hate us. So we love white people, we're going to naturally hate other black people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And one second, before you say that, hey, King Solomon, yes, this is really live right now. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, and what's crazy is I'm actually watching Hidden Colors right now.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm saying, the plan for even us to hate each other as much as we do was part of the plan.
Exactly.
They plan is more mental. It's mind. It's certain tactics that make you think a certain way, and then you end up acting the way you think it.
Right. And I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And all of that comes because now you got the leadership. You got the leadership that's telling us we should join America. We got to vote. And here's how they galvanize us. They galvanize us by saying your ancestors died for the right to vote. So now they guilt trip you like, well, I got to vote because this is what my ancestors died for. Not realizing you got some ancestors died selling drugs, thinking that was the way. Some ancestors died believing in Islam. Some ancestors died believing anything. What we're supposed to do is look at past history and look at what worked and look at what did not work. And integrating, voting did not work. And so now we got to work. It's almost like a priority. So the priority now got to be the black family structure. We got more pressing issues than the presidential election. We need the black fathers got to take the charge of the community again. Black mothers got to take charge of their role in the community again. We got these kids that's coming up. Like, you know what's crazy? We blame kids for using switches and Glocks and shooting and killing and stuff like that. And we never think that that's our fault. Like, we created that. We created... Go ahead.
On what you just said, I want to say we don't control media. We don't control what we see on TV. And that has a lot to do with that. It's nothing positive black. It's only shooting, females shaking their butt. We control nothing of what we see. And when they, like I said, they planting seeds and thoughts in our head. And
that's true.
That's
true. So the only thing that we can't control what we see, but we can control what we do. So like, let's say they put up the videos with like the sexy reds and stuff like that, right? There's this video I put on my YouTube channel, and the video has this little girl singing Sexy Red, right? So she's singing a Sexy Red song, and her mother is right there while she sings the Sexy Red song. So although we can't control what we see, that mother is horrible for controlling what her daughter does. You understand?
Oh my God.
You feel?
I didn't want to people because we always kind of it be a rough topic. Man, that's a big.
You sound a little muffled, brother.
I said, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a lot better now. Yep.
I was saying I didn't want to speak on what you just spoke on because it always brings a lot of people negative thoughts out when you're trying to really find out where everything is really coming from.
Right. Nah, but those things are necessary. We got to have that, because if we don't bring to the forefront everything we doing wrong, we're not gonna have no correction. So if the media is showing our women twerking, the media should be able to the media can portray black people however it is that they want to. But we as the people raising our kids are not supposed to be influenced by the media. So we shouldn't be letting our kids, even if let's say, as an adult, you like a sexy red music, a sexy red song. Let's say if you like a sexy red song as an adult, you should still, as an adult, should know that this is not for my 5-year-old daughter. This is not for my 6-year-old. This is not for my 13-year-old. So almost like when I was coming up, my parents knew what music I should be listening to and shouldn't be listening to. So they made sure I didn't listen to it. These generations got our kids twerking. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the problem is. This generation, now here's where the men get wrong. These generations, they make music where we popping like I was listening to this song, these motherfuckers talk about taking Percocets. Percocets is like if you got pain or problems and stuff like that. But they taking Percocets like it's a pastime drug. And they putting it on our kids.
Exactly. They plant the thought in the kids' head. They thinking, making it think taking drugs is cool when you're walking around like a zombie. Our community is not prospering with that.
Facts. And so that's where we got to go from there. But brother, I appreciate the call because I don't know if other people gonna want to call in, but I definitely appreciate the call. All right.
I definitely like talking with you, bro.
Hey, no sweat.
All
right, no problem. Take it easy, brother.
You too.
All right. And so, like a brother said in the chat, perks and syrup. King Solomon said he had a question. Let me see. I don't know what you gotta. According to the number, okay, yeah, well, first of all, if you're an Ishmaelite, you definitely can't be King Solomon. So you got a horrible name if you're an Ishmaelite. So, well, Solomon, you can have whatever name you want, but if you're an Ishmaelite, nah, you're not an Israelite. All right. He said, wait, King, this dude Solomon said he's in the truth because he following the commandments. Oh, look like we got another call. Let me see what we got. Hope this ain't no bill collect. Hello?
Nah. This is Cali. Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom, brother.
Hey, shalom. I just have one question, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the hair crack, because I just ordered some.
Okay.
Hey, can you put that on your beard too?
Yeah, you can put it in any hair product. Hold on, because that damn near was a pause moment. But yeah, you can put it on your hair and your beard.
Okay, God. All right, I just called for that, man. I just ordered something.
Okay,
man.
no sweat. Yeah.
Products, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, brother.
But shalom.
Hey, shalom, brother. All right. Hey, shout out to that brother, man. And again, that hair crack can be put on any part of your hair. So it could be on your hair on your head or your hair on your face. Just as a quick reminder, I got a 50% off 3-day sale. It's only 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's over. So 3-day sale. And also, big up to the brothers from, well, first of all, big up to Commander Jenny Hanna, Officer Yeremiah, Yawa'ad, Hadar, the Kashwan, all the brothers in Atlanta that hosted us this past weekend. We had a beautiful time. Camp was crazy. The cookout was crazy. We had to adjust because of the rain, brought the cookout back to the school. So it was a good time. And I want to big up Sons of Thunder, Yawa'al, because he brought his brothers to there. And also Gorilla Hebrew and Sakari, they came there through. So shots came through as well. So shout out to them brothers. Shout out to them brothers for coming through to the cookout. Shout out to Terrence saying congratulations on the business. I've had this business since 2019. So I've been rolling real strong with this business, so I appreciate that. But back to the subject, like we keep thinking that the Republican way is the way to go, and it's not. The Democratic way to go, and it's not. Neither one of them is the way to go. The only way to go is us. Hey, Solomon, he don't show his word to you. Just because you read it and decided to keep it, he didn't show it to you. He didn't give it to you. So if you're an Ishmaelite, go be Ishmael. So I don't know. Also want to highlight in here, I got today at 5:30. Today at 5:30, I'm going to be on Hip Hop Uncensored. I'm going to put their channel in the chat. Hold on, let me get their channel real fast. Hold on. Hip Hop Uncensored. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let me share their channel. So today at 5:30, I'm going to be on these brothers' channel. So I just put their channel in the chat. So make sure you click that link. Make sure you subscribe to those brothers' channel. Looking forward to doing that interview. It'll be live at 5:30. Should be a fire ass interview. I like that it says uncensored. That means we can say whatever we want to say. And so I'm looking forward to a good interview. You know what I mean? So let me see. If I ain't got no more questions, I'm gonna put my number in the chat again. If anybody got a question. So that's my number, 862-224-9027. Call in if you got a topic you want to discuss. He obviously did show his word. Nah, he ain't show you shit. Hey, Solomon, why don't you call? Call the number. The number's in the chat. Let's see if you're in the truth or not. I put the number in the chat. See, this is what I like to do. When people make claims, white or black. Oh, and for those that don't know, I just got the text message. So I had text, if y'all remember, I think it was last week or something like that, a week before, I text that white guy called into the show. We had a good dialogue about Trump. Wait, let me see if this is him. Hold up. Hello?
Hey, what's up, brother? This is King Solomon.
Okay, you said you're an Ishmaelite, right?
According to numbers 1 and 18.
Wait. Just so we can get an understanding, right? When you say you're an Ishmaelite, your father is an actual Arab?
My father is supposedly a descendant of Palestine, yeah.
Okay, and when you say
Palestinian.
So when you say supposedly, what you mean by that?
When I say supposedly, is because I had a discussion with the deacon from Sakari and
I don't
Hebrew.
Wait, hold on. I don't need the deacon of Sakari. You know your father, right?
I know my father, yeah.
Right, so I'm asking about you and your father's history. I'm not asking you what someone else told you. So what I'm asking you is...
Well, okay. What I'm saying is this. What I was trying to say is this. I don't have to invoke anybody's name, but I've had conversations
okay, right. Listen, brother, I just want you to focus, right? You're having a conversation with me right now. I'm asking about your father. I'm not asking about conversations that you had. So I'm asking you to tell me about your father. That's all I'm asking.
He said he was Palestinian, but he's dead now.
Okay, so your father said he was Palestinian. And I'm assuming, and what is your mom?
My mother's Puerto Rican.
Okay, so now I see why you have this affinity, so you kind of gravitating to your mother's side as opposed to your father's side. If you gravitated to your father's side, you'll probably be more Muslim. But you gravitate, it's almost like Bob Marley. So Bob Marley has a white father, he has a Jamaican mother. And so because he has that Jamaican mother and grew up that way, he gravitated to that side. So I see why you...
I get that, my brother. Salakia, I don't mean to interrupt because I have tremendous respect for you. It's not about... I would never be Muslim because I believe in Yahweh Shai. So there's no way I could be Muslim.
And who taught you that?
I don't... Who taught it to me? Just learning, going to camp with HOI, just listening to them, and different brothers, WFI,
what I'm saying, right, what I'm saying, who taught you that was like, was you in anybody's school, or was this something that you just watched on your own, you would go to and listen to on your own?
No, I was actually running with HOI, running with Chief Ephraim and Shawapar, and standing in line with them. Literally, there's videos on YouTube of me standing in line, wearing my fringes and everything. But it was because, like I said, that what I was trying to say first was the conversation that I've had is that some Israelites from the southern tribes were also in Palestine and adapted to Palestinian ways, just like they did in Greeks. And like, I understand the scriptures from Genesis to Revelations. There's nothing that I'm confused on at all.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So even though your father said he was Palestinian, did you ever research like your grandfather, your great-grandfather? Did you ever research that?
No.
Okay, so
he left my mother when I was a baby.
So you don't have anything. You don't know any way to get in touch with that side, except like you don't have any way to find out his relatives, or like your mother don't have any of that information.
Everybody's dead, bro. Everybody. Grandparents, uncles, aunts, mother, father, brothers, everybody.
And the reason why I'm asking is because you're not wrong when you say that we were mixed in everywhere. Like I always use the analogy that Dennis Rodman's father got kids in Vietnam from the war. So you're not wrong in that. So we've had scenarios where, like, let's say a sister uh, might have come from what looked like East Indian side, or a sister or brother might come from what looks like an African side or a white side, and we're able to, dig into their past to kind of find out if they're calling themselves Palestinian because they was over there, or if they genuinely was that. You follow what I'm saying?
Of course,
So
this is
based on
not
the
the
answer, right? So based on the answers that you,
problem.
right? So based on the answers that you're given, I won't say with 100% certainty that you're Palestinian or not Palestinian. I just don't have enough information to properly answer you. And I don't know you personally enough. You're in New York, I'm assuming, right? Because you call from a New York
Yeah.
number. So I don't know if maybe if there's some type of way we could kind of dig into your past a little bit. Have you tried to dig into your past?
I mean, the only thing is that my grandmother, who was, because my father was supposedly part Palestinian and the other side was Nicaraguan, and my grandmother one day told me, this is neither here nor there because she could be bugging, but she told me that the reason why we have the last name Solomon, that it comes from Suleiman and that we're descendants of King Solomon.
Okay, but see,
And
like
the
stuff
name
like that
King
could be
Sol,
the stuff like that could be true though. Like and so
I,
you
I
got
don't I don't know. I don't
no,
know.
no,
I
I
can't
know,
claim
no, no,
that.
I know what I'm. That's why I said could be. I didn't say it is. So like
Right.
what I would focus on, what I would try to focus on, is try to dig, and this is a trying thing. So I wouldn't go like the scriptures say strive not after genealogies, right? But you kind of more so just looking for an answer, something that you can lay a groundwork on it. And like the scriptures also say the spirit bear witness as well. So
Con.
there is a way we could probably dig into it. I don't know if whatever groups you was with, if they chose to dig into it or they just abandon you. We don't really function like that. We would try to dig in as much as possible. So maybe you can give me a call later today or something like that, and we could dig in. Now, let's say we find out that you actually are Palestinian, then we just let it be from there. But your father could have just been a citizen of Palestine, like Cornelius was in the Italian band, but he wasn't actually Italian. He was just an Israelite
Con.
in the band. So there's a way. That's not unlawful. It's not unlawful to find out if you're an Israelite or not. So if you want some help with that, I'll help you. Is that fair enough?
That would be amazing. That would be, I please, because oh Lord, if I'm Palestinian, Lord have mercy.
All right, no sweat. So what I'm gonna do,
It's stressful for me, brother,
no,
because I hate Ishmaelites. I don't get along with them. When I see the brothers out on 42nd Street, I see the Sakari brothers or anything like that. Like I'm ready to die for them, like to protect them. And I don't know if it's me cleaving to them or is that I
right,
honestly feel like they're my brothers.
no sweat.
I
So
feel like it's gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I recognize them almost from like a past life.
all right. Well,
I know that sounds a
I'm about
little
to
bit.
say,
I don't want to get
okay,
too
yeah,
weird with
so
it.
yeah, you getting close. So we gonna, we, so let's just stop it here. Just hit me up. Just hit me up later today. And I'll put you in touch with a brother that will actually either I'll do it or I have another brother do it where we'll dig into and see what we can pinpoint to find out, like what you would be ethnically. So we'll rock it out like that, all right?
The what? The water king.
I
The
am the
water.
bro.
Thank you.
No sweat. I
Thank
don't
you.
like King. Don't call me
Thank
King.
you.
Just call me brother. I don't like the King
Okay.
part.
Okay.
No
No.
sweat.
No problem. No
All right.
problem.
All right. No sweat.
No problem.
Take it easy, brother.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Shalom. So we'll find out if that brother's an Israelite. So like I was saying, I got Hip Hop Uncensored, 5:30 today. Make sure y'all subscribe. I got a 3-day sale, 50% off. Make sure you take advantage of that sale, and then that's it. So until next time, shalom, Israel.